Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm going to answer a question. And actually, it's been asked many, many times, so I want to address this now and get it out there because a lot of people have a lot of fear about spirits bothering them. And the question is, do spirits wake me up when I sleep? Do spirits, lean over my bed in my face like you see on TV? And it's not that way. Now, that's not to say that I haven't seen spirit when I was in bed, opened my eyes and could see spirit, but not leaning over me like they show in the movies, because number one, they will never show themselves if they sense any fear in you, and they have the ability to sense fear. So any of you out there who feel they never want to see spirit and want to do this work, don't worry. They will never show themselves because they know if there's any fear inside of you. Again, they're gentle, loving spirits. They have no desire to frighten you in any way. So they know when you want their presence known and felt. And it can't just happen like that. You can't one day sit down and say, oh, you know what? I haven't seen my grandfather. He's been gone for 10 years. I think I want to be a medium and see him. Grandpa, pull in. Doesn't work that way. It takes years of dedication and prayer and meditation, and you have to be in a very good place for yourself emotionally. And you have to be a good, truthful, honest person, really, to do this work properly. So no, they don't wake me up when I sleep. They know for me there's a time and a place to do this work. They know when I go to my center that it's time for them to pull in and communicate with me. Now, very often I'll meditate. I did it the other day. I meditated in my bedroom rather than go in the center. And of course, the energy pulled in for me because I set my intention. This is what I wanted to do. And I used to meditate in my bedroom before I had my center. But, certainly I set the intention and the energy pulls in for me. But they show themselves. I'm not afraid to see spirit. I'm clairvoyant. So, and I've often said, when I was a kid, I would sleep with the covers over my head because I didn't understand. There weren't people like me like there are today. But today, a lot of the crystal indigos out there, it's a very wonderful time for them to live in right now because there's many of us out there who can educate and remove the fear connected with what we do. But back when I was a kid, there wasn't anybody. It was just a lot of people who were afraid of this work and not understanding. Again, education is key. So once the fear was removed, I didn't have to sleep under the covers anymore because I understood and I embraced this ability as a gift. It's a gift to see spirit and hear spirit and communicate in them in any way. And certainly when you lose a loved one, to see them stand in front of you or speak to you in some way, it's a wonderful thing. It brings comfort and peace to your soul, to your own soul, to your own physical body as well. So I have no fears. I live on a mountaintop in Effort, Pennsylvania. And if we have a storm, and if I were to be up on this mountain totally alone, there's many homes around me, but if I was to be on this mountain totally alone and there was an electrical storm and I lost power and I was the only one in the house, in this great big house that I live in, I would not be afraid because I know spirit energies would pull in and let me see them and let me feel them, and I would have no fear. So no, I'm not afraid. They don't wake me up. They don't bother me in any way. They're gentle, loving energies that come to visit me whenever I need them to, whenever I set the intention, and sometimes when I'm just a little bit open and they just want to stop by to say hello, which is fine for me. That's okay for me. Okay? So I hope that answers your question, and as always, I leave you in God's love and light.